which means what, Amanda?
Half price on all of our lovely cocktails. Come out here, drink a bunch.
All right,
It
Will.
means pink shirts. She got it wrong again.
Oh,
Wednesdays
my
are pink.
goodness. We have been confusing the tar out of Amanda today. We'll be right back, y'all. Stick with us.
ESPN Northwest Florida is already your home for the most live and local sports talk. And now we're taking...
Oh, he got all of that one.
The Inside Drive. Ryan Mulvey, middays, 11 to 1 inside the Bill Kramer Chevrolet Buick GMC and Kramer Marine Outdoor Studios. The latest reactions to the biggest stories happening right now. Plus, interviews, sports betting, and your calls.
You gotta be pleased with that.
On ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hey folks, Chris Kramer with Bill Kramer GM. And the best place to listen to the Inside Drive with Ryan Mulvey is inside a brand new vehicle from Bill Kramer GM. And I want you to know we've got 10 times the amount of inventory on the ground as we did this time last year, and darn near all of them are discounted. So shop us online at BillKramerGM.com or visit us the corner of Frankfurt and 23rd. We'll make it easy and take great care of you.
Chuck was terrible at fishing. He spent many frustrating hours attempting to get results he saw from internet videos, aggravating trial and error fishing trips, and misguided advice from well-intended friends. Chuck is happy now with his newfound success after he visited Bay Breeze Bait and Tackle, where we keep fishing fun, simple, and successful. See us soon at Bay Breeze Bait and Tackle, located directly off Highway 98 on the west end of Panama City Beach.
Are you ready for Panama City's best pizza? Then check out the new Guru's Pizza 786. They don't do just pizza. They also serve wings, pasta, calzones, salads, sandwiches, and more. Guru's Pizza 786 has 50-plus Indian and Italian pizza varieties. They're open Monday through Thursday until midnight, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday until 3 a.m. Takeout and delivery are available. Guru's Pizza 786, 7806 Front Beach Road. Call 850-588-5055. Better quality and better taste.
We don't sell the steak.
You can stir this all up.
We sell the sizzle. Now back to the Afternoon Underdogs.
Very spicy.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
And we are live. You're riding with the Afternoon Underdogs. This is ESPN Northwest Florida. I'm David Hayes, and we've got Kyle Wright, Drew Gorman, and the assistant general manager, who we're so lucky to have with us, not only on Wednesdays, but on Thursdays from 4 to 6. And you've got a big-time announcement that, man, we can clap about. So let's hear it.
I do. We just found out, I just got text last segment, one of our team members, she's been here since we opened about 9 years ago, Helen Brown. She was definitely diagnosed with cancer recently, but we just found out today she got her scans and she is cancer-free.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. That is huge news. Way to kick cancer's tail there. That is great stuff. Awesome stuff. Again, this is your local update. It's brought to you by Barbaritos, where food, community, and people matter. Visit Barbaritos on 23rd Street. Tell them that the Underdogs sent you. We had Arnold alum and Rollins College senior infielder Ashley Troutman. She was named the Sunshine State Conference Player of the Year this past Monday. She led Rollins softball in nearly every batting category. Also set some records along the way. She had a batting average of .488. .488, that's almost 500 there. An on-base percentage of .522, a slugging percentage of .707, so the OPS is plus 1,000 there at 1.209, which is absolutely impressive. Also, with the conference award, she was also selected as the Rollins 2023 Female Athlete of the Year. With North Bay Haven, there's been some rumors circulating. I actually heard about this kind of late last week, but didn't want to say anything about it because at that point in time, it was still rumors. Hey, we're not watching no Cincinnati Reds while we're doing a broadcast. But no, I'm just kidding.
Kidding. What if I told you that Justin Verlander's pitching and I'm only doing it for Drew?
Well, we'll see how long it lasts then. We'll see how long he'll be out there.
Now we lost two people.
Today, yeah, no doubt. John Pate, though, is out as the head coach at North Bay Haven. So their OC, Matt Noss, will be taking over as the interim head coach. He's going to oversee all the spring operations until they get a new head coach. North Bay Haven was 3-7 last year. So that's 2 head coaches gone in, I think, the span of 15 months, and they'll have a third here soon. And the 4A region quarterfinals from high school baseball, South Walton took out Tucoy Creek 14-0 in 5 innings. And then Arnold Marlins beats West Florida 4-0 in the 4A region quarterfinals. So that'll be South Walton, I believe, versus Arnold. Good stuff there. In the 3A region quarterfinal, it was Providence beating the Mariana Bulldogs 10-0. Tonight in the 3A bracket at 7 p.m., you're going to have Baldwin hosting North Bay Haven. Mariana is going to be hosting West Nassau. Florida State University High School is going to be hosting Keystone Heights. And Episcopal is going to be hosting Fernandina. I was having such a hard time with that word yesterday, that name yesterday, Fernandina.
Thank goodness you didn't throw it to me.
Yeah, no doubt about it. In the 4A bracket, we've got Wakulla. This one's happening at 6 p.m.
That's not a word.
What's that?
How do you say that?
Wakulla?
No, the other one.
Tucoy Creek?
Tucoy?
I'm guessing there. I've heard I think Ryan Mulvey accidentally called it, or not accidentally, but he called it Tokyo Creek accidentally.
Tokyo?
Yeah, but I'm going with Tucoy Creek. If I'm wrong, anyone can correct me. I'd rather be right than continuously say it wrong.
I always thought it was called a Tucoy Pond.
The 4-seed Paxton's going to be hosting Arnold. They're the 5-seed. Baker County is going to be hosting Bishop Kenny, and West Florida will be hosting South Walton. Those are all softball. That's all softball scored or games for tonight. In baseball, Northview, the 1-seed, they're going to be hosting the 4-seed Holmes. This is in the 1A bracket. All these games going on tonight at 7 p.m. Paxton is going to be hosting the 3-seed Jay Bozeman, the number 1 seed. Good luck to Coach Patton and the Bozeman Bucks as they host the number 4 seed Franklin, and then the 3-seed Chipley is going to be hosting the 2-seed there, Port St. Joe. And then on Wednesday, again tonight at 7 p.m. in the 6A bracket, high school baseball here, the 1-seed Pace hosts Winter Springs. The 4-seed Tate is going to be hosting the 5-seed Leon. Buchholz hosts the 7-seed Gulf Breeze, and your Mosley Dolphins will be hosting the 6-seed in Fleming Island. You can give us a call or give us a text at 850-215-6290. Remind you again that the Atlanta Braves will be hosting the second game against the Boston Red Sox tonight. The coverage will be starting at 6 p.m. and we'll get you to the first pitch at 6:20. Dylan Lee going for the Bravos, record of 1-0, ERA of 2.81, and he'll be going up against Bello, pitching for the Boston Red Sox, who's 1-1 with an earned run average of 5.71. And that'll do it for our local update, brought to you by Barbarita. So the Orioles last night bounced back and even their series up with the Rays. Man, dude, I watched that series. You know, I watched almost every single pitch of the Braves-Orioles series the other day, and the Orioles are a fun. They remind me of the Braves from like 2018, 2019, where they fought till the end. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't one of those teams that was just going to jump out on you. It's not like the 2022 Braves, or the 2023 Braves rather, where they just put bukus of runs up in the first inning. But they, you know, in 2018-19, the Braves, it was never over until it was over. And as a baseball fan, that's a lot of fun. So the Orioles are fun.
Fun stories of a tiny Amanda growing up with a dad who watched all sorts of sports. This man honestly let me believe I was an Orioles fan for a little while when I was younger, on the pure basis of I kept misunderstanding them, and I thought they were the Oreos. And my dad was like, "Get it? You want to be an Oreos fan? Be an Oreo." So I told everyone I was an Oreos fan for years.
Did it ever throw you off that they had orange in their jersey and Oreos are just black and white?
It didn't make sense, but it didn't matter. They were the Oreos, and I liked them. Maybe they were those Halloween Oreos when they had a little orange filling. I don't know. But then, yeah, obviously I grew up, and I was like, Dad, you let me you let me tell people I was an Oreo fan for that many years. He's like, it was hilarious. Of course I did.
In other news from Major League Baseball today, we've had a lot of games played, as we normally do on Wednesdays. Teams getting ready to travel for their next series. So the Astros took care of the Angels, get the W there, 5-4. The Nationals, man, they beat the Giants. I mean, both teams have a very similar record. The Nationals get the W there, 11-6. You had the Rangers beat the Seattle Mariners. Man, that AL West division is heating up, and it's a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Marquita. The Rangers beat the Mariners 4-3. Miami Marlins over the Arizona Diamondbacks 5-4. The Dodgers heating up, man. They're playing really good baseball right now, 8-1. They all had their kids, and now they're all back, and they're playing great baseball. The Dodgers drop one there, though. So the NL Central, man, the NL Central, surprising, man. It is surprising. You got the Pirates up there, the Brewers up there, the Cubbies, I believe, are up there. Where are the Reds at in the division right now?
Fourth.
Okay, so
But,
fourth. But if you look at it, like where the NL East, right? You've only got one team over there that's plus 500 and only one team with a positive run differential. And when I was looking yesterday, and I might be wrong about this, but in the Central, you had 3 teams with positive run differentials.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure where we would stand on that or not, because we've lost some pretty rough games.
Yeah, y'all are minus 35, but you got the Pirates at plus 10, the Brewers at plus 12, and the Chicago Cubs at plus 42, man. And they're not even at 500 right now with 17-19, but a differential in their favor of plus 42. That's absolutely impressive, man.
Yep, absolutely.
What's
What's the caveat there, though? Like, when you're plus 42 and in third place, like, what's the blame?
Well, I'm going to say, just from looking at the numbers and haven't watched a lot of the games, I think not winning the close ones.
Yeah.
Not winning the close ones is what I would guess. Maybe I'll get do a little bit of a deeper dive. But the most crazy thing of the NL Central is that the St. Louis Cardinals are sitting here at 13-24.
Yeah.
They did get a win either today, because they got the Cardinals and the Cubs. What do y'all think about Wilson Contreras not being the catcher for the Cardinals when that was the whole purpose? That's what they brought him over for.
As a Cubs fan, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I need my man's in the outfield. There was the rumor that he was going to go play in the corner outfield, and then all of a sudden they were like, nope, he's just going to play DH.
Yeah.
No, I need my man's in the outfield.
Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit yesterday, where I think there's some players who just play better when they're in the lineup, or when they're in the field. You know what I mean? So, give them a little bit too much time off in a sense as a designated hitter when you only make 3 to 4 plate appearances in the game, and you might check out, which baseball players shouldn't be checking out, but you never know how that works out. The Blue Jays and the Phillies playing in the top of the 10th right now, 1-1, and the Reds and the Mets getting it going, and the Reds have a 1-0 lead on the Mets here in the bottom of the first.
Let's go Reds. Tattoo Verlander, please.
Jake Fraley with an RBI triple, and runners on first and third right now for Nick Senzel, who's red hot.
Go Tigers.
Yeah.
Jake Fraley from LSU. Go Tigers.
Whatever.
We call him Rake Fraley.
There you go. What about this? Drew, you might have an opinion on this.
No, I do not.
Okay. The Raptors have
JJ Redick.
Yeah, interviewed JJ Redick for their head coaching vacancy.
I like it.
Question.
I like it. He has a great basketball mind. I mean, my man played for, 12, 13, 14 years in the NBA. Mm-hmm. He's been around basketball. He was mentored in college, played at Duke, mentored in college by Coach K.
School.
Like, come on, you couldn't ask for a better heritage right there. I think he's going to be great.
Yeah, I like that too, especially, I mean, you hear him on First Take, you hear him on his podcast, and he's very good at conveying his thoughts, and so if he can get that over to the players, and they take it in, that could be good for the Raptors. But, man, the Raptors don't need another Band-Aid. Again, you can give us a text here at 850-215-6290. And we're also on Facebook. We're streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, and we've only got about a minute left to go here. We're going to get back to our Goat of Goats next Wednesday, so we'll try to figure out another one of our brackets.
Tough, man.
Oh, it is so tough. And again, guys, you could text or comment those, or find me on Facebook Facebook. My name's David Hayes. You could add me, message me, and give me any of your thoughts, ideas for sports video games, for sports movies. I mean, that's the one that we got to work on next week.
Movies is going to be
sports
tough,
movies.
too. They're just, yeah.
There's a lot. Get at me on MySpace. Send me some recommendations.
Yeah, no doubt. Hit my Zanga up. All right, guys, we are out for the day. Coach James Hell Show is going to be live from 7 until 9 in the morning, and then the Inside Drive with Ryan Mulvey and Jay Henley. Afternoon Underdogs back tomorrow from 4 to 6. Who am I going to have tomorrow? Oh, I'm going to have Drew, and I'm going to have Amanda in the house. Trying to think if we got any special guests. I want to say that the Sneeds running back, James Patterson, no, he's going to be on with us Friday. So I'll figure out who our guests are when I get back to the homestead and figure it out. We're out. Y'all have a great day.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Atlanta Braves play here.
It's the Atlanta Braves versus the Boston Red Sox. Game 2. Austin Riley, Sean Murphy, Ronald Acuna, and the Atlanta Braves bats are on fire. And tonight, it's exciting interleague play live from Truist Park. Coverage starts at 6, right after the Afternoon Underdogs on the Panhandle's home for the Atlanta Braves.
ESPN Northwest Florida. This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Wednesday's weather. Tonight there will be a calm wind out of the northeast, a variety of slight fog and partly cloudy skies, and 72. A variety of some clouds and slight fog tomorrow morning, about the same, 81. In the afternoon and evening, partly cloudy and a high of 81. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Los Rancheros has been doing it right for 20 years. Los Rancheros brings a top-shelf dining experience to you with the opening of their beautiful new building. Watch all college and pro games on Los Rancheros' 14 large-screen TVs with great drink specials daily from 2 to 5 and during all the games. Los Rancheros, the place for live sports and great food on 23rd Street between Jenks and Harrison.
Take your next adventure in an award-winning Kia from Bill Bird Kia. The SUV family has movement that inspires, and we invite you to test drive the new 2023 Kia Soul, Seltos, Sportage, Sorento, or Telluride. You can command the road in a sedan from Bill Bird Kia. Drive away today in a new 2023 Rio, Forte, K5, or Stinger, and discover the all-new Kia at Bill Bird Kia. 2435 East 15th Street, Panama City, or anytime at BillBirdKia.com. Peace of mind you can trust at your local community dealer, Bill Bird Kia.
WGSX Lynn WTOT W271DN Mariana, WVLQ Port St. Joe, Paulette SA, ESPN Northwest Florida.
All right, Dylan, I'm going to go with the guy who's back in the lineup tonight. Travis d'Arnaud, give me over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBI. He can do it with a leadoff double to start the second inning for all I care.
I like that pick. It just feels right with Travis back in the lineup.
Hopefully the Braves score 2 or 3 early, and then he can lead it off, get his 2 bases out of the way.
He hits a bomb in his first at-bat. There you go.
It works for me. Double, score a run, and a bomb would also work as well. Again, if you want to play along, go to prizepicks.com. Sign up with code BRAVES. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. Moving on to our keys to the game, brought to you by Landmark Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. Trade up today to get unbeatable deals from Georgia's #1 dealership. Shop landmarkdodge.com. Nobody beats the Giant, and I mean nobody.
I think my pick is pretty simple. It's a guy, remember when Ozzie was really scuffling? He had that series in Kansas City, and all of a sudden he was getting outs, but he was hitting the ball really hard. Austin Riley has been hitting the ball really hard the past couple of days. Last night especially was hitting the ball rocket shots and just right at people. Give me Austin Riley to break out today.
I'm going to go with Matt Olson, the guy who's going to hit right in front of him in the lineup, riding a